What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another day. We're still fighting with a radio on auto auction rebuilds. Yeah, we're still fighting with the Cadillac SRX radios. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go out there and try to find the amplifier, pull everything apart if we have to, check the doors for speakers, and see if we can finally resolve the issue of why there is no sound coming out of the Cadillac stereo. But first, I wanted to give a big shout out to John from DeVille's Vlogs and the Willingford Public Library. John, in conjunction with the library, made me these pretty awesome covers for the lot numbers out at Copart. See, part of the deal with me being able to record out at Copart still is they would prefer that the lot numbers that I'm reviewing, the cars, you know, that have the lot numbers on them, they want the lot numbers covered up to the cars I'm actually reviewing on camera. So he made these for me, or him and the library, I think, worked together to make these for me. I think they're pretty cool. I still got to get some, I think they're 1/2-inch suction cups. So big shout out to John. Go check out his channel, DeVille's Vlogs. If nothing else, go over there and drop him a like, and thank you for taking the time to make something like that. That was pretty awesome. But wait, there's more. I actually paid a company to make these for me. They weren't expensive, maybe 20 bucks for all four. These aren't stickers, these are static clean. So they're reusable, you can clean them, you take the backing off and you stick them in. I had them made just over the size of the lot numbers. So we can use these to cover up some of the lot numbers as well. I thought this was a pretty cool idea. I basically just use my my logo files to send that over to the company and have them make them for me. What do you think? It's better than a red rag, right? And it's about time to say goodbye to the 2017 MacBook Pro Retina Touch Bar. This is the 15-inch. It's been a great computer. This is what I use for Final Cut Pro. This is what I use for all my video editing, and this thing has been phenomenal. But this was my gateway, my entry into the Mac world, into the ecosystem, as the Mac fans like to call it. Whatever. I'm not a fanboy of anything. I don't care. What I'm a fan of is a product that actually works. So the Mac did very well for me. So I went out the other day and I actually bought the new 27-inch iMac 5K Retina. Thing is loaded with a 1 terabyte SSD, 40 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the i7 4.2 gigahertz with 4.5 gigahertz turbo. It's got the Radeon, what is it, a 580? With 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, sucker is loaded. Can't wait to get this, along with this box and all the wires associated with it, along with this 27-inch 4K monitor. We're going to just replace all of this with one nice, sleek, and modular computer. Just one piece, one piece. Get rid of all the extra stuff. So I'm really excited about that. That actually comes in tomorrow. And the good news is we already sold this. I put this up on eBay for $19.99 or something, and somebody bought it for $18.75 almost immediately. So it's already sold, already collected the money. All I got to do is just ship it out. I'm excited. New computer, always exciting. This wouldn't work for video editing. I tried. It doesn't work. But what this old Atari 800 can do is it can predict the future. Yeah, boy. All right, but what this computer is really good at is playing video games. You guys remember Donkey Kong? Probably don't remember Donkey Kong this way. This is the original version of Donkey Kong. Look at this. Uh-oh, uh-oh, watch out. All right, so first thing I did is looked around online and saw that some of the SRXs have an amp back here. Well, apparently there's no amp located right here in this one. That was for a newer model. So I just took all of this apart for probably nothing. What I did notice though is we have a connector here. It's got a couple wires going into it. It's not hooked up to anything. I'm not quite sure what we got going on right there. It's a little difficult for me to... Okay. So this is just some type of a small plug. So we'll leave that alone. And we'll go back to the back where the amp is supposed to be. Here's all the wires. And you can see they run under the carpet and they run all the way to the back, which is where the factory amplifier is. And it looks like a chore to tear it apart. Well, it didn't take me long after coming back here to figure out exactly what the problem was with the audio. As you can see, we've got the wires to the amplifier right here. These are the connectors. I can't hardly get to them, but they've been chopped. And these wires have been spliced into the harness. Unfortunately, they broke the connector and chopped the wires so far up that those are worthless. You can't fix that. So that means, if I'm not mistaken, what that means is we've got to take off this seat belt. We've got to pull this entire lining off. We've got to disconnect this bar right here, which goes to the electric assist hatch, open and close. And we're going to have to go to pull apart and cut out new connectors, which means we'll have to go to pull apart and pull the same thing out there just to get those connectors so that we can splice them in and attempt to hook the amp back up and hope that the dang thing works. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we got. We got we got a lot of this taken off. We've got enough room to where I can get in here. I'm really hoping not to take this whole damn thing off. God, man, I don't understand why people do this. And look at the wiring. Like, whoever did the wiring, look at this. This wire is broken. This wire is not even hooked up. Like, this was a crap job. This was rushed. So what we have here is we have both of our harnesses for the amplifier. And as with the one I showed you a minute ago, this one too, all the damn wires are cut. This is going to be a tedious task. We got to cut all of this excess wire out. We got more wire running all through here. So I know where these wires run. These go back to the front of the vehicle where they were connected to the stereo. So what we got to do is, I'm not going to dig all this wire. I'm going to cut these way down here and tuck them. And I'm going to cut these right here. And then we're going to have to get some new connectors, I guess, and splice them. Now, it also looks like, here's the trunk lift electric assist motor right here. And the damn, the amplifier is supposed to be back there somewhere. I assume, I hope it's still back there. But to get to it, we're going to have to most likely remove this motor, which looks like there's going to be 2 bolts there. A couple more over here, I guess. Yeah, a couple more bolts over here. Pull that motor out of the way. Looks like 4 10mm. And we'll find out if we even have an amplifier back there, if we're going to have to go buy another one. All right, so we should have the bolts out of this now. So we can pull this out of the way and hopefully just move this. I got to remember the seat belt goes behind it. I need to remember that. So this thing is not light either. There we go. Oh, lovely. All right, so there's the amplifier. Let's see if you can get that camera down in there. As you can see, they were not careful with it. It looks like they completely tore up the connectors for the amplifier. So there's a very good possibility this amplifier is no good. I don't know if you can see that, but the connectors are very chewed up. Now, the pins may be all right. I'll have to review this footage and see if the pins are okay. But, yeah, we may have to replace the whole damn amplifier because somebody wanted to half-ass it and do a, you know, a really crappy stereo install so they can make their truck go boom, boom, boom. All right, so here's what we got. I've got all of the... I'm trying not to get obscene in this video, but I'm pretty pissed off. So, yeah, like I said, everything's broken. We got all the wires disconnected. Now what I got to do is I got to put caps on all of these for now so that we don't pop fuses or short something out. There on the floor, hopefully you can see that, there's, I don't know how many feet upon feet of wire that I removed from this car. We got the amplifier back there, which here's one thing that I learned when I Googled this. That amp back there is notorious for going bad. So there is a possibility that the amp may have gone out, so the guy decided to just bypass it and put in an aftermarket system. I don't know. I don't know what's going through his head. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get the right connectors, and we are going to splice all of these wires back together with new harnesses, obviously. I'm going to have to go to the junkyard and get some harnesses. And we'll put all these back together. We'll try out the amp. If the amp doesn't work, we'll go back to the junkyard and we'll get another amp out of one of them and see if we can get that working. All right, so that's that as far as splicing up, or capping, I should say, not splicing, but capping off all of the wires back here. I don't have time to sit here with a voltmeter and try to figure out what goes to what. We're gonna do this as painlessly as possible, which is insane because this is not fun. I took this motor out, so if you guys wanted a better look at this, it's actually a pretty cool piece of machinery here. Look at those gears, man. That is no joke. I would not want to get anything of me trapped up in anything of that. You know what I mean? No sir, no sir. So I'm just gonna leave all of this disassembled like this. The back will be able to open and close. Now we got to go in here and piece together the front, and I'm going to cut all this excess wire out of here. I'm not going to pull the whole carpet or anything out, but I am going to cut the wires up there, and we're going to put the front back together. Then I guess tomorrow's going to be a busy day. All right, so everything is capped off. Everything seems to be good. Hopefully I haven't killed the battery. All right, we seem like we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's gonna have to be it for this. This is one of those projects. It seems like every time I think we're going to actually complete something in a video, there's something that prevents me from being able to do it. So we still haven't located the parts in Texas. Tomorrow is Monday. I have no idea what day you're going to see this video, but tomorrow is Monday. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're just going to have to wait till this video comes out to see the outcome. To find out what's going on ahead of time, follow me on Instagram, Auto Auction and Rebuilds, and you're going to get updated a whole lot sooner than you do on YouTube. But with that said, we are going to go, I mean, tomorrow's Monday. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I've got some cars to look at IAA. Tomorrow, I've got the Copart walk-around video to record. I've got some cars at Copart of my own I need to go look at. There's a lot to do tomorrow. And then call around and try to find a good price on a hood, a bumper, a fender, and a headlight, and a grill for this SRX. So tomorrow is going to be one hell of a busy day for me. Please do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Click the thumbs up button on this video to give me good luck in all that I got to do. And also, if there's time, which there probably won't be, I need to go to LKQ, and I need to clip those connectors and pray that the amplifier in this thing is good, because if not, we're going to be replacing that too. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please give this video a thumbs up in an effort to give me good luck with everything I got to get done tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this content, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you very soon in the next one. Please stay safe out there. Enjoy the holidays. I will catch you all very, very soon in the next one.